Our next guest is a New York Times best-selling author and political commentator on CNN. He was also the youngest African-American to be elected to serve in the South Carolina state legislature at just 22 years old. Now he's out with a new kids book that is just perfect for today. We got a chance to speak with him earlier. Take a look. Bakari Sellers, welcome to DBL.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to talk to y'all this morning. Thank you so much on this great day.
Man, brother, the honor is all ours because we've been following you forever. I'm so proud of all the work that you've been doing, all the work you will continue to do. So I'm really excited about this new book because I have nieces and nephews, and this is on the docket. But first, what does today, MLK Day, mean to you, and what do you do to really honor it?
So for me, it's not just about King. It's about all of those individuals, the grassroots and the grass tops, which many paid the ultimate price, some of which shed blood, some slept on jailhouse floors, but they were activists. They paid that price so that we could be here today. And so today I think about Medgar Evers and Jimmy Lee Jackson. I think about Sarah Mae Fleming and Rosa Parks. Today, I think about Julian Bond and Marion Barry and Stokely Carmichael, Fannie Lou Hamer, Ella Baker. I celebrate all of those individuals today and try to lift them up and teach individuals that it's not just Martin, Malcolm, and Rosa, but there's so many people who contributed to the successes, the struggle, and inspire me and it should inspire us all on a day like today.
Can I just add to that, your father, Cleve?
I was about to jump in there. Yes, your dad slept on some of those jailhouse floors as well.
Yes, and also the late, great Bob Moses. So I just want to throw those names out there, too.
And my dad, of course, he was shot February 8th of '68 in the Orangeburg Massacre. And I say the blood of my family literally runs through the soil of this great country. Bob Moses, just a hero, man. It's, you know, we're talking about this book, but even more importantly, a lot of our heroes are dying. And, you know, just last week, being able to see Andy Young and Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton all together with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. I mean, we have to give people their flowers while they're living. And today is a day where we can honor those that have both passed and those who are still living.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about your new children's book. Who Are Your People? It's all about a father explaining to his kids the history of the people that came before them. So why do you think it was so important to write this?
To be completely honest and respectfully, I was tired of my kids seeing blue and purple people change the world. I wanted them to see images of themselves. The representation is so important. I wanted them to be able to have a sense of pride about where they come from. But even more importantly, it encourages you to dream. When you learn about the strength, the struggle, the triumph that we as a people have had, it's so much to learn from, but it also helps you recognize that you stand on such broad, tall shoulders that help you see forward for miles, help you see things that otherwise would be unseen and compel you, which is why we ask the question on the last page, how will you change the world? So whether or not you're a parent reading it or a child who is being read to, hopefully you're inspired to go out and do just that much more to change the world.
So let's take that to your book. Your twins inspired your book. So what do you hope other children that read it, what do you want them to take away from it?
Well, I think black and brown kids will get a sense of pride. I think white kids will get a sense of understanding. I think in this country, we have an empathy deficit because we refuse to take time to learn about others' struggle. And at the end, to inspire. I think that when you set a level of expectation, a high level of expectation for young people, which we attempt to do in this book, then they can achieve and excel and exceed that level of expectation that you have and do great things.
The empathy deficit, that is a whole word
that can be applied. That's the title of his next book.
Yes, absolutely. We'll be looking out for that one as well. Bakari Sellers, thank you so much for joining us on DBL. And you can get Bakari's new book, Who Are Your People, now wherever books are sold. Bakari, it has been an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.